Okay, we just got done with another hour. We got two bundles here, so that's decent. 167 stones there. We somehow got a plus 14 gloves, which is the highest enhanced thing I've ever dropped, other than the pry belt, I guess. Uh, yeah, and trash for the hour is 12K.
부탁하고 싶은 일이 있다면 언제든 말해요. 알았죠?
Another day, another hour. And with that, we have 20K trash. We used most of our agris. We got a plus 12 gloves this time, which is cool. Two belts. Or two pity pieces for the hour. Okay, I went ahead and asked my guild what I should pre-order because I'm sitting on 4 bill right now and I'll be grinding infinite potions for a long time. They recommended Flame of Frost, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'll just deposit 3 bill in here because it doesn't really matter where it's sitting right now as long as I have some money on me. For other things like my luck buffs and stuff from my tent. So we will be putting in order for 2 bill for the Flame of Frost. I mean, I'm assuming that's what I'm going to have to pay. There's probably a way to grind it, but for now, if we're just going to be sitting on money, and that's what they recommend, that's, I guess, what I will pre-order. They said something about the armor one. Flame, this one? No, that's 9 billion. There's no way. Let me see. They say Flame of Frost and the armor flame. I'm just gonna assume they meant despair, so I went ahead and bought one because it was on the market. If anything, it's only 1.4 bill, so it's not the biggest L in the world if I don't need it. Which it says it makes Fallen God's armor, so I'm assuming I will need it. Okay, and you can see the buffs kind of bugged out there in the bottom, I guess, but that is a hour completed. For some reason, they're just sitting on 0 seconds. There you go. Now they're gone. We'll kill a few guys along the way, because why not? We've been grinding on this side now, because I believe I get slightly more trash per hour over here. Let's see. So we got 12K trash. I forget how much agris we used because, you know, I wasn't paying too much attention. We're at 83 pity pieces, so we're almost done here. That's awesome. I didn't even notice we ever got another patterned mystical shard. I don't even know if those are worth anything. It says I can make an old moon costume type deal, but I'm not sure if even collecting these is worth it. 3 belts, so that's pretty nice. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the belts. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I just slam them together and see if we can get a couple tep belts, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, so I kind of forgot that we got the 100-hour playtime value pack for 7 days, so we're actually going to go ahead and use this so that we can collect some of the stuff that is in our marketplace. Because I have not been able to list anything else, because once you have, so like these Okramad belts that I was selling, these 15 of them, once they're here to collect, you can't list any more for sale until you collect it, which is actually kind of annoying. Same with these sailor's clothes and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and do this before I collect all that. That would have been tragic if I didn't use it first. Okay, and then don't really care about that. Go ahead and collect, see where we end up. Alright, so 1.1 billion silver, that's not too bad. As you can see, we have quite a bit of stuff in our storage right now. I think really just the fragments, these crystals will be listed. These imperfect light stones. We'll keep all the horse stuff, it's just in there for storage. Same with the meats. Now the bloods and hides will stay. I don't know why there's 80 blackstones in there, but there is. And then I think I'm gonna keep the dragon scales. I'm not really sure if I want to sell them anymore, but we'll see. Okay, so here's everything we actually listed. If you want to take a quick look, there you go. Jace Hammer, if you're curious where those are sitting right now. They're still 3,200 on the market for 27 bill. So who knows if we'll ever actually get to sell it. Okay, I figured I should document this. You might have seen it at the top there. I might have caught it just in time. First but second, but we just got a Marnie's research box for here. Will we complete it? Definitely. I don't see how we wouldn't, unless we get the pity piece beforehand. And then in that case, well then, maybe if we ever get back to it, I guess. I don't see coming back here after getting my pity pieces though, so probably most definitely not going to happen. Unless we don't get it. And just like that, we have completed our hour, giving us 1,200. Jesus Christ, 12,600 trash. Sorry for that. Jeez. I don't know, I'm just a little bit out of it after grinding for so long. So sometimes grinding is not as fun as you could hope it would be. We're at 85 pity pieces. I think we only got one for the hour, which is very depressing, but that's just how it's going to be every once in a while. And after selling some of our stuff yesterday, we're going to go ahead and collect it. As you can see, the Garen's Fragment and the Awakened Crystal here have sold, so that's going to be about in the bill. I don't know how much it will be after taxes, so let's see. We have 500k in here, so that's a pretty negligible amount. We are now at 1.2 bill. Well, when I opened video, I didn't think I was going to immediately be recording, but I guess this is pretty important. Our Flame of Frost has been achieved. And then we did put like 1 billion in Caphras, I think, or something. Somewhere around there, 1.2 billion. Almost 1.2 billion there for 600 Caphras, because we're going to need a lot of them. So holding on to our money right now really doesn't make sense. Okay, well, another thing is our newbie inventory ran out, so we're going to need storage to hold all this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and buy a whole bunch of storage using our contribution points in Heidel, because that's where it automatically sent all of our stuff anyways. Now, obviously, we can clear all this out, which is a shame to see all these expired, but yeah. Okay, so I haven't done too much grinding in the last 2 weeks. I've done my guild bosses, and I've done maybe an hour of grinding based off the Marnie stone. So yeah, it hasn't been pretty. Our guild bosses were yesterday. I got a sand, a fallen, which is 625 mil, so that's cool, and then a heart, which is only 5 mil, but still, this huge. That's a bunch of silver coming into my pocket. We did do con. We did our 3rd con this week, so whenever I get that all sorted out, I'll have a con knife stone, I believe. Because I think it takes 3, right? So let's trade all this in, putting us up to 400 or 4.9 billion G's. Let's see. So not much else has changed. I guess I need to get some more storage here. I thought I did, but there might not be a lot of storage in Duvenkroon. Maybe that's what it is. But oh no, there definitely is. I just need to purchase it. Okay. So I'm gonna work on getting some more storage here because not too much storage, but that should be fine. These 2 should be enough to cover everything, just so that when we're grinding and stuff, I'm not having an issue with my storage being full here. As you can see though, 93 pity pieces. I should finish this either today or tomorrow. I'm hoping I'm gonna go ahead and just push and finish it today. That's really my big goal. So let's see what we get done. I can't believe it, dude. Talk about it. I mean, I can't complain, right? It's looking like we might get a second infinite potion at some point with how these drops are working out. But I guess we will call this area done. Which only leaves horrible forest Ronaros, which, by the way, I have not done the weekly for, so I missed the weekly last week, technically. Yeah. But all that's left is the Ancient Ron's Tintinabulum, whatever the hell it's called. We're gonna be wasting all these buffs, that's fine. I didn't even have my scroll buff on, which explains why my item drop rate was only 152% and I was confused about it. Okay, so after wrapping up pretty much everything we have, other than, I guess, we can put these in here. Let me open this bag real fast. But as you can see, we have our Cactunac, Crimson Tear, and a Panacea. So this is the MP potion, and these are the two for the HP potion. And then we have 93 pretty pieces here, 69 here, so a little bit more than the 67 I thought I had. We have no Atanus elements right now, which is probably how we're going to do most of it. I'm going to go do the weekly now for the Tranquil Tenolium, and we'll see where we end up. And I'm going to bring these along with me. I'm going to leave these here, so I'm not too worried about that. And put some of this stuff in the warehouse so that I don't forget about or have to run back to it. Okay, so we actually haven't been playing BDL for at least a month, it feels like. I'm not entirely sure. That's because I've been working on other things. I don't know if you'll ever get to see those other things, but that is what we were doing. Now, it looks like we didn't get a single pity piece in that hour. I don't see any, and I don't think I'm carrying any right now. I think they're in storage as well. I was working on doing the weekly, which I have a couple hundred left to finish it. Yeah, they're here. So we're still at 77. We didn't get any, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so I always start off a clip by saying okay for some reason, and I made a mental note to not, and I started it. So we got 7 pity pieces in the span of maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. I was just kind of pushing to finish it. I had to repair twice, so probably 2 hours. But the first time I forgot to repair, so I'm not really sure. It's kind of a toss-up. Let me see here. Right, so 12k trash. Some of that was Agris, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I get about 11k trash in an hour. So yeah, it's been about 2.5 hours maybe then. But as you can see, it might seem more important than you realize, because these 7 pity pieces, added together with a 93 means we have 100, which also means we can make the Force Whisper, which also means then we have all 3 pieces and we can make our infinite HP potion. We don't even have a fairy that can auto heal us with it or anything yet, but just having the infinite HP potion done is like a huge weight off my shoulders. It was like the goal for this series at least. And it's kind of awesome that we have finally finished it. I know I took a break for like what feels like a month. I'm not sure how long it's actually been. I missed out on some pretty big events that I really would have benefited from, like the cup event and all that. Where this one right here, Jewel of Imperfect Powders. As you see, I only got 11, and I accidentally clicked off, or I guess I did. But we'll just let Autopath do its thing. Yeah. So this is awesome. Where we go from here? It's a good question. We could just finish off the MP pot, right? We have one of the pieces because I kind of messed up a little bit and kind of grinded that thinking it was part of the HP pot, but it was not. Another amazing drop, I guess. Technically, we got a great Marnie's uh, stone for Forest Honoros right at the end, so it's kind of like kind of funny in a way. Every time we're done with a grind spot, we get the Marnie stone. What are the odds of that? I don't know, but it happened 3 times. I think it happened with the wrong piece we grinded. So I think it happened with the Narc Crimson Tier and Sherikans, and then it happened with the Tenolium grind spot Forest Honoros. So that's funny. Maybe one day when I'm leveling alts, I'll just go to those areas and do them because I know the rewards from them are pretty good. Yeah, but this is awesome. 100 pieces. Then we got our Cactanac and our Panacea. Let me sell some of this stuff, organize our inventory, and then we will go get our infinite HP potion. Okay, so here we are. We managed to get the Forest Whisper. Admittedly, it took me a lot longer to figure out where Mirandora was located than I care to admit. So now all I believe we have to do is some simple alchemy with this and this, and we will achieve bronze, whatever it's called, Tintinbulum. There you go. The crew has arrived. I think I still have to exchange these, so let me do that. So goodbye to the Panacea, and then the Cactanac. And there they are. I think you just have to... Maybe there's something else I have to do, actually. Do I need the Spirit's Essence? I think so. Maybe? What do I do now? The Sacred Relic? I don't know. Let me see here. Oh, I think I just combined this with these, right? Something like that. Okay, so first piece. That's the Blessed Spirit Essence. Let me take this one. Wait, it'd be really awkward if I did this wrong. Arrange with Rons or in your inventory. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been tragic, huh? So, there we go. There's our Greater Spirit Potion. Wait, now what do I gotta do? Okay, so on my quest to figure out how to make the final piece, first off, I didn't need to do the first 2 pieces to make the small one. I could have made the big one all at once. I didn't know that. I do now. Not that it will probably ever matter again. However, I need these 30 Garmoth scales and I need 300 Peridot leaves. So while I thought I was done grinding Rhonoros, probably going to have to grind them quite a bit more to get 300. I know there's a lot of like other areas and quests you can do to get the leaves as well. I think there's a daily Gyphon quest they said had one. Maybe not. Maybe. Not sure. I know there's some in Mansions. I think it's just any of these quests will give you leaves, I would assume. I'm going to go pick up all my earth fragments and see if... Wait. I'm stupid. I don't know why... Okay, let me go back. Okay, looks like we're, as I say, okay again. So it looks like doing the Kama Sylvia main quest line will give us the amount of Peridot leaves we need. So I guess we're just gonna commit to doing that instead of doing like these scattered around daily quests. Yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna take. I don't even know if we're gonna do it today, as depressing as that is. But we will get it started, and then we'll go until I decide to not go no more. Okay, so we're at the next day. I completed the commissariat quest line, and that left me at like 250 to 270. Did a couple daily quests and realized I wasn't going to have enough leaves. So Dynafor, luckily, a guildie, was kind enough to help me do the Gyfin Underground dailies, which got me well and above over what I needed. So it was a huge help. Um, so it's very much appreciated, and he is going to be accredited with a thank you for helping me get my infinite potion. However, we do have the Soundstone. Now we just have to go get the other one. Here it is. After 2 minutes travel, we're going to go ahead and pick up the Courage Stone.
선조들의 가르침을
And just like many before us, we have finally achieved our potion. Now, the way we're supposed to do this, I'm not really sure. It doesn't really say either. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Here we are with the correct orientation, and we combine it, and there it is. Ornette Spirit's Essence.